Awesome. So talk to us about Compasio. Compasio,
Yeah.
Compasio.
Compasio. You can say it however. It's basically Latin to walk with or to suffer with, because let's face it, a lot of education and residency is suffering.
I
And
love
so
it.
we're there to help you suffer, right? To help walk with you, right? We don't call it suffering, but to walk with you, right? I would say back in 2019, before COVID, we all know as ENTs, we see patients coming from urgent cares, ERs, being diagnosed with acute otitis media or serious otitis media when they never had an ear infection in the first place, right? We kind of a running joke in our practice. We come out, we're like, hey, guess what? I've got another adult with acute otitis media. And so it's kind of a running joke, haha. But it was kind of like, you know what? Let's do something about it, right? So what I started doing in 2019 was I started collecting videos and images using my sinuscope in the ear with the hopes of creating an ENT course for urgent care, ER, primary care, pediatric providers, right? And I wanted to focus on APPs, NPs, and PAs, honestly, because I thought they would be more open to being told you're not doing things correct, honestly. And so I was like, well, let's start there. So I started doing ears first, and then I started creating all kinds of content for oral cavity stuff, nasal cavity stuff. What's the most common things people are going to see? And then about 3.5 years ago, we produced a course where we brought on 7 other APPs and we filmed a dynamic interactive course, which is a 5.5-hour CE course where we go over the basics, right? And this was intended for, like I said, the urgent care, primary care world. And so my hopes with this was to, okay, I'm going to be the ENT bridge builder. Let's bring on ortho. Let's bring on urology, fill in the blanks, right? So we did that, and it's been a whole lot of fun. And then, but what's cool about it was what I didn't expect was my buddy texted me about a year and a half ago, and he's like, "Dude, you're on the Connect forum for ENT." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Someone was asking about where to train their ENT APPs, and they're referring them to you." And I was like, "Okay." So I went online on my website or my portal, and I realized that almost half of my course takers were ENT APPs. And so I was like, okay, got it. So we've got something here. So then we started like Facebook messaging, emailing. What's cool about our company is like I said, we want to walk with you, right? And so they have access to me anytime. So like if they email me, if they have a question, they Facebook message me if they have a question. It's been a whole lot of fun. We filmed the ENT course. And then I was like, you know what? The other thing that really bothered me was how often people are doing ear irrigation when they shouldn't be doing ear irrigation. And so I said, look, I learned how to use an operative otoscope when I was a medical student, right? That shouldn't be something restricted just to ENTs, right? We created a cerumen removal course as well, and then a tympanometry course as well, which is ENT stuff.